Greetings and salutations, gamers. This is JohnDaGamer64 coming at you with a Nintendo Switch collection video. So I got a fairly decent size collection that I'd like to show off. So without further ado, let's jump on it. With my girl here, Samus Samran, Metroid Dread there. Alright, so let's kick her off. Alright, so first game we have Mortal Kombat 11, Nintendo Switch. So yeah, this was the first version I bought. You know, I had to have it because I'm like, oh yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 on the go. So that's the main reason I got this version. But of course, you know, graphics-wise, this is kind of like a downgrade from like the PS4 or the Xbox One version. So yeah, I did eventually get the PS4 version as well. It's not a bad game, man, but I don't know, it's just like, as far as gameplay decisions, like the whole variation thing, I think this was like since 10 actually. I didn't really care for it too much, man. That's why I really liked Mortal Kombat 9 the best, because it still felt like an old school Mortal Kombat game. Just, you know, pull off some special moves and that's it. But you know, if they would have implemented it like the same style as, like, say, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon, how you could switch styles, you know, if they can do that with the variations, it probably would have been a lot better. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then actually went ahead and bought the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 11 bundle. Got it for like $12. Yeah, I was waiting for it to become like super cheap because there was no way in hell I was gonna pay like $40 for the Aftermath. What was it, the Aftermath DLC or expansion? Excuse me. So yeah, at the time it was like 30 or $40. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay that crap, dude. I already spent like too much money on like both combat packs for both PS4 and Nintendo Switch. So I spent a little bit more than I should have. But you know, for both version's sake, had to have all the characters. But I eventually waited, got the Ultimate MK11 bundle for $12 each. So I did buy them for each system. But yeah, that's Mortal Kombat 11. Okay, next we have Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection. Definitely a sweet collection. I love the fact that they added a new two-player mode. I think it was called like Z Chaser mode. Basically, you're like racing against the other player to the end of the level. It's pretty cool. I never actually got to play the ones on DS, the ZX and ZX Advance. Never played those, and I think I only own one of the Mega Man Zero games. I forgot which one, but yeah. But now I have the collection, so it's pretty stinking sweet, man. Mega Man. Can't go wrong with the Mega Man series. Or Zero for that matter. Zero's a badass. And next we have Dragon Ball FighterZ. I also have this game on PS4. I actually have the collector's edition on PS4. But yeah, probably the best Dragon Ball, like the best fighting game for Dragon Ball Z, for sure. I mean, it's made by the same people who made Guilty Gear, and you already know how badass Guilty Gear is. Definitely a great series. Okay. And next we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I think I remember playing this at, what was it, GameStop on the Wii U. Because, you know, this was like a port of that one. Except this included all of the DLC that was on that version, so. Yep, definitely a good racer for sure. Can't go wrong with Mario Kart. Okay. And next game, this is actually my very first imported game for the Switch, surprisingly. So that is the Capcom Belt Action Collection. So it has a lot of great Capcom beat 'em ups here. Of course, Final Fight being the first one. With the King of the Dragons, Captain Commando, Knights of the Round, Powered Gear. Awesome game, by the way. Remember at one of the conventions, they had like an arcade cab, and me and my bud, Blue Ranger Power, we actually beat the whole game. Yeah, it was pretty sweet, man. That was another reason I wanted this collection. Although, kind of odd how I had to get this imported because Capcom USA didn't want to make a physical of it, which is kind of odd considering they've been whoring out DLC for Street Fighter V and Street Fighter 4 for that matter. So I'm like, wow, missed opportunity to make money, eh, boys? Yeah, Capcom's weird sometimes. But, what you gonna do? Alright, and next game. Bubble Bobble 4, Friends. Definitely had to pick this one up because this is definitely one of my favorite arcade games of all time, as well as Puzzle Bobble, aka Bust a Move. So yeah, I love how this one has 4 players. I think it's like the first game to have 4-player support. And it also includes the original arcade game, which is badass. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this game for sure. Good old Bubble Bobble. Alright, and keeping on the arcade track, we got Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. Probably the best Street Fighter collection you can pick up as far as the 2D Street Fighter is concerned. Because it actually has the first one, second, all the other versions of Street Fighter 2, and my favorite Alpha series. And then, of course, Street Fighter 3, Third Strike, Double Impact, New Generation. Yeah. Good old Street Fighter. And I actually did buy a Nintendo Switch arcade stick to play it. Pretty dope. Alright. So I'm going to have to show these two at the same time because these were my first purchases on Limited Run games. And this is actually what turned me on to Limited Run in the first place. So we got Turok 1 and Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. Has sweet like hollow foil covers. Yeah. Definitely some of my favorite first-person shooters on Nintendo 64. And of all time, for sure. But yeah, originally these were... Well, at least the first one was like released digitally. And I heard Limited Run was doing physical copies. And this was my first time I even like, heard of them and, and what they're about. But yeah, I'm so glad to have these games, man. Night Dive Studios kicks ass for bringing these games back. But hopefully they'll bring back Turok 3 Shadow of Oblivion and Rage Wars. That would be freaking sweet, dude. Good old Turok. 1 and 2, baby. Ow! Okay, and next is Rayman Legends. Freaking fantastic platformer for sure. Like the series in general. Didn't really care for the freaking Rabbids ones. I mean, it was like just a minigame compilation. Some were kind of fun, but I can't stand those stupid Rabbids. They're too much like those minions, But yeah, this is definitely a fun game for sure. This has like a new Kung Fu tournament mode. So that's pretty cool new addition. Yeah. Alright. And next is SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. Definitely a crazy spin-off of like the King of Fighters series for sure. So yeah, if you wanted to see your favorite female characters in skimpy outfits, well, this game is for you. It's definitely like a fighting game you don't take seriously. They even turned Terry Bogard into a girl in this one, which is kind of strange. I'm like, oh, okay. Japanese humor for you, I suppose. But it's funny, like Mai Shiranui, she like teases Terry about being a girl, getting turned into a girl. Oh, and then what was it? Gal Fighters, SNK Gal Fighters. That was on the Neogeo Pocket Color. What was it? The female Iori is in this game as DLC too. But yeah, this is a fun one. Definitely a fun fighter. Alright, so the next game is Wild Guns Reloaded. Definitely a fun little shooter here. So it's funny, like back in the day, I never played this on Super Nintendo. But then I actually picked up a reproduction cart. Had so much fun with it, man. And then I heard that they basically remastered this, added four-player support, some new characters, like this little dog with a gun turret or a flying drone that shoots, and some large lady who likes to throw grenades. It's an addicting game. It's definitely challenging for sure, man. But Wild Guns is definitely good. Alright, and next we have... Oop, shit. Alright, next we have Super Bomberman R. Definitely a good Bomberman game for sure. So yeah, I think I read this one was like 1 to 8 players on TV. So yeah, I'd like to play freaking 8 players on this. That'd be freaking insane, man. But yeah, I do have this on PS4. My brother actually got me this copy, so now I have it portable, which is what I love about the Switch. The reason I wanted a Switch in the first place. I like how this version also has like characters from other Konami games. So, you know, like Simon Belmont's Bomberman, Pyramid Head Bomberman. Yeah, it's pretty dope, man. Good old Bomberman. Alright, and next game is Streets Rage 4, aka Bare Knuckle 4. So yeah, this is a limited run game, which is strange. Okay, so when I heard they're going to do physical, because again, it was digital only, of course I went ahead and bought it. But then after a couple months after this was released or shipped, they decided to release it like worldwide. So it's like so much for the limited run aspect of this. Because I know my best bud Blue Ranger Power picked it up on PS4 at Walmart when I was hanging out with him one time. Actually, I was the one that recommended it to him. I'm like, dude, get it. But yeah, pretty good, man. Can never go wrong with Streets of Rage 4. Definitely good sequel, man. Even with the different art style, was pretty good, man. Can't go wrong. Alright. And next is Smash Bros. Ultimate. Can't go wrong with Smash. So yeah, there's a lot of freaking DLC in this game. Even the game by itself has a huge roster anyway, but a lot of DLC too. The only DLC character that I really liked that I actually bought was Terry Bogard, King of Fighterz, and Banjo-Kazooie. But I love freaking Terry, man. He's just so badass. Banjo-Kazooie is definitely a bit more of a learning curve, but yeah. Yep, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Can't go wrong. Alright, and next we have Mega Man 11, still wrapped. Again, have this on PS4, but my bro hooked me up with this game for a birthday or Christmas or just for the hell of it, forgot. But yeah. So I got a portable, yay. Okay. And next is another limited run game. So that's Samurai Showdown Neogeo Collection. Yeah, probably the best definitive Samurai Showdown collection you can get on the market, for sure, man. The one on PS2 I think it was also released on Wii as well. It was alright, but I think for like Samurai Showdown 5, it didn't have like the fatality moves, like the finishers. But this one has it. Uncensored, everything. So yeah. Good old Sam Show. Oh yeah, so this is just the game itself. It's actually part of a collector's edition that I bought. I actually did an unboxing of it, so if you guys want to check out what was in that collector's edition, be sure to check it out if you get a chance. Alright. Okay, next game. Again, brand new, sealed. Borderlands Legendary Collection. Includes 1, 2, and the pre-sequel. So I actually do have all these games on PS3, but never actually finished them. So my brother hooked me up with this game, I think it was last Christmas. So it was this game he hooked me with, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, which I also got on PS4. And I think my brother also hooked me up with the PS4 version as well. So, yeah, he's a hell of a dude, man. Love my bro. But yep, 4-player, or no, wait to say 4-player. Yep, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater goodness here, 1 and 2. Only gripe with it is the whole licensing BS with Spider-Man, and he's not in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. It's always about money and licensing with people. It's like, dude, that was one of the reasons that made Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 so awesome, is that it had freaking Spider-Man. But, you know, is what it is. It's still a good game, though. Alright, and these two are also limited run games, and this is actually part of a collector's edition. Pretty sure I did an unboxing of this one as well. If not, you know, I might do like a collector's edition video separate from this one. So if I haven't already done an unboxing, you know, you should check it out. But if not, then I'll make the video at some point. So yeah, Blaster Master Zero and Blaster Master Zero 2. Freaking fantastic series, man. I fell in love with the one on Super Nintendo, which I also have. But I like how this has DLC and has Shantae. Freaking Shantae. And Gunvolt. Shovel Knight. Yeah, so I include all the DLC. It's pretty neat. But yeah, I beat the first one. Need to finish the second one. Great series, by the way. Alright, and next we got Fight and Rage. So yeah, this game is definitely a love letter to like freaking 90s beat 'em ups, man. It's so good. So yeah, of course we have, you know, scantily clad characters, you know, female characters. So yeah, you go around like fighting mutants and stuff that are like animal mutants. So you fight pigs, rats, and stuff. Almost like, you know, Battletoads. So yeah, that guy right there, he's like a ninja character named Norris, and he kind of plays like Guy from Final Fight. And then Roberto, the bull, or Minotaur, whatever he is. He kind of fights like Mike Hager. And I guess he kind of fights like Cody. But yeah, this is a really good beat 'em up, man. Definitely suggest it if you're into like old school 90s style beat 'em ups. Fight and Rage. Okay, and next one is another limited run game. Oh yeah, Fight and Rage was also limited run as well. So yes, Grandia HD Collection. Definitely had to snag this one up, even though I already have 2 on Dreamcast. But considering how pricey the first Grandia game is on PlayStation and Saturn, had to get this because it includes both games HD. So yeah, I need to go back and play through this. I think I started with the first one. I mean, on this collection anyway. Before I had that one, of course, you know, I have the second game on Dreamcast. But yeah, you get the idea. Alright, and next is the Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2. Definitely had to have this. It's like, hell, if I'm going to have the Mega Man 0 collection, definitely going to have the Mega Man X Legacy collections. This is actually my favorite series out of the whole Mega Man collection. Not to say I don't like the original Mega Man games on NES. I mean, those are good. Definitely challenging, but can't go wrong with Mega Man X, man. Alright. Yeah, it's another limited run game. So that is Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 2. Yeah. Definitely a cool series. Great nod to, like, you know, Castlevania for sure. I was hoping to get the first one at the little blowout sale that they had this year. But I guess I was a little slow on the draw there because I freaking got cleaned out right away. But yeah, it's all goody. Alright, and I got the Super Mario 3D All-Stars Collection. It has Super Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy. Yeah, it's a pretty cool collection. I know everyone's like tripping over Super Mario 64 one, you know, with the different aspect ratio and all that good stuff. But it's still fun, still playable. Pretty sharp and crisp for the most part. Yeah, it would have been nice if instead of Mario Sunshine, they had Galaxy 2. But then again, I never played Mario Sunshine on GameCube because that game's like so pricey on GameCube. So, yeah, pretty neat. Alright. And this was part of the Blowout Sale 2022, the Ys Origin. Never played any of the Ys games. I only knew of the one that was on Super Nintendo. So I was like, hell, I'll give this one a shot. And from what the little bit I played of it, it's pretty good. It's like has like a dungeon crawler, like gauntlet Diablo vibe, I guess you could say. Alright. And next we got Metroid Dread. So I got this one this Christmas, or the last Christmas. Yeah, this is a freaking good one, man. Love how she's like being stalked by these robots now, not just aliens and Metroids. Oh yeah, so that's my little plushie I got in the back. Little Samus Aran. Actually got this one from AliExpress, but had to have it to go with my game, you know, little memorabilia. Metroid Dread, baby. There we go. Okay. Alright, and next game is Shantae, who is also DLC in Blaster Master Zero. Yeah, so never played this on Game Boy Color, but played a little bit of it, as you guys saw from my little unboxing. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun platformer for sure. Can't wait to finish it. I don't think it'll be that long since it's a Game Boy Color game and all, but yeah. Shantae. Shantae. Alright, and next we got Mother Russia Bleeds. In the Russia, Mother bleeds you. Definitely a crazy beat 'em up, man. Yeah, so this is 1,095 of 2,500. So yeah, man. Great beat 'em up. Very dark. Very gritty. Very good. Alright. And then you guys already saw Panzer Paladin. Pretty cool. It's like Blaster Master, Castlevania, and Mega Man rolled into one, basically. Oh yeah, and this was like the reversible cover. I like this one because it reminds me of like Capcom versus SNK's artwork. So yeah, very reminiscent of like Capcom artwork for sure. So good. Alright. And we got Carry On. Sweet reverse horror game where you play as the monster. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Alright, and the final game, Hotline Miami Collection 1 and 2, baby. Probably one of my all-time favorite indie games ever. Seriously, man, I just fell in love with this game. So good. Okay, well, I think that just about covers my whole physical Nintendo Switch game collection here. So, I guess until next video, folks, thank you for watching and peace out. Alrighty, folks, it actually seems that we are not done with the video just yet because I came across 4 more games that I did not show on camera, so yeah. So we'll go ahead and show them off right quick, finish this video off finally. Alright, so these first 2 games, also limited run purchases. So we got No More Heroes and No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle on the Switch. So funny thing about these games, I already had knowledge of these games. I knew of them, but never got around to playing them until my best bud Blue Ranger Power showed me both games, and I got to play like a little bit of each. Or I think it was like the second one, pretty sure. But anyways, so it's funny, after I pre-ordered these from Limited Run Games, I think like the following weekend, or the weekend after that, we went to the Broadacre Swap Meet for an episode of Game Scavengers, and I picked up the first game for $5 on the Wii. Hell of a deal for sure, man. And actually got to beat the first game before both these games arrived. And the sequel is great too. That's why I was like so psyched when I beat the first game on the Wii. But yeah, the sequel is pretty good too, man. Especially love how you can use dual weapons. That's like the best part for sure. And had probably like, I want to say, better boss battles in the first game. But yeah. No More Heroes is a freaking great series, man. Can't go wrong with those. Wouldn't mind having the second game, but I'm sure that one's pretty high in price for the Wii version. But anyways, yes. Okay, and then we got Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So yeah, I know my brother was trying to sell this game. So, well, actually he had a couple Switch games he was trying to sell, but he wanted to give me first crack at it. And I was like, oh, yeah, nothing I really wanted, but Xenoblade Chronicles kind of looked interesting to me, but unfortunately I was strapped for cash. But he went ahead and just gave it to me anyways, because he's one hell of a bro, man. Haven't gotten around to playing it yet, but hear good things, so yeah. It's going to be a fun one to play. Whoa, freaking Jenga pile of Switch games here. Alright, and finally, the final game, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, complete edition. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone knows the history about the digital copy of Scott Pilgrim on PS3 and 360, how it was pulled off the Xbox Live and PSN for a good while. And then, I guess Limited Run Games decided to go ahead and just make a physical copy of it, which was like the best thing they ever did. Because I really liked the movie. I never read any of the comics that was based off of either. But I'm just glad I could get it physically and experience this awesome game. Definitely a good beat 'em up, man. A lot of references to old school video games, like River City Ransom and whatnot. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. But yeah, so that is officially my Switch collection. So I'm just glad I could finally show you my full collection. So again, if anyone's curious about my digital library of Switch games, just hit me up, leave a comment, and I'll be happy to do a follow-up video. And yeah, alrighty folks, till next video, thank you for watching and keep on gaming.